Hey guys, what's going on? Just doing a quick little update, quick Devo thought for you as we are looking forward. Things have been going really well. Our Wednesday night Bible classes, they're happening 6:30 to 7:30, and sometimes they can go to around 8, which is totally fine. We're studying the book of John. This week, Bible class will be at my house, and that is if you are watching this on April the 12th, that's Monday. So Bible class will be Wednesday night at my house, 6:30 to 7:30. We're looking at John chapter 7 and John chapter 8. Our spring retreat is coming up this weekend. Sign up is closed for that trip, but we've had a ton of teens sign up. As far as money, cash or check, check made out to Gateway, and you can bring that on Friday. You can bring that in next week or something like that. It really is fine. So there's no rush on that. We will get it when we need to get it. I did email out today, if you have already signed your teen up for the spring retreat, a final information sheet. So you can look through all of that. You will know exactly where you need to go and what they need to bring, and that'll be great for that. We will not have life group this coming up Sunday, April the 18th, because we'll be coming back from the spring retreat. We're all going to want to rest and sleep, especially those of us that are chaperoning. But then we will resume. We'll have our Wednesday night Bible class and then our life group on the 25th. Looking pretty far forward, our senior Sunday is May 23rd. So about a month ago, I emailed out all of our senior parents some information, just letting them know some of the things that we have going on. So I will be sending out a few more things there, but just letting you guys know that is coming. And also we sent out an email about our mystery road trip that's going to be happening June the 21st through the 24th. Jeremy is overseeing that. It will be in place of Impact, which is just kind of a day camp this year due to COVID. So we're not going to be going to Impact. We're doing this instead. So any questions you have about that particular trip right now as we unfold information about it, sign up costs, that can all be directed towards Jeremy. And then that's pretty much what we have coming down the chute. So we watched The Chosen on Easter, and I've got someone poking their head in here. Come and say hello. This is Jeremy, if you were wondering who you needed to talk to about the mystery road trip.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I heard you say that.
Yeah. This is our Gateway Student Ministry has a YouTube channel now. Several videos, Devos. Oh, I've been doing it for weeks. They all have 0 views.
Do they really?
I mean, it's true. I mean, it is
I'm
what it
going to
is.
start watching them tonight.
I mean, it is what it is. So,
So, hey, one of the things I've got to drop, that's why I dropped in, see what I did there, is a deadline for the sign up for the Mystery Road Trip, because
I just told him we would be releasing that. So,
I need that stuff as soon as possible. So if you guys want to go on it, or you want your kids to go so that you can have a break, you need to let us know. But the chaperones are pretty much locked in for that trip. And if you ask me where we're going, I will tell you at a special invite only type meeting, because we can't let the kids know where we're going.
And they're already asking.
Yes, like crazy.
So here's what we'll do. Today is, remember, it's Monday. If you're watching this on Monday, April the 12th, maybe tomorrow morning we will shoot out an email hey, this is what we have to know right now, because I've already sent out some emails today. So.
Yep, and in that email will be the sign-up deadline, and it won't be long. It needs to probably be in the next 7 to 10 days at the max, because we've got to jump on those tickets and all the stuff that we've got to procure.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Jeremy.
You're welcome, buddy.
All right, so we watched The Chosen when we were at the Shields house for our special Easter life group. It was season 2, episode 1. And then this last life group that we had the other night, we kind of broke that down. If you are watching The Chosen, I know we've talked about it a lot, but it is worth every bit of how much we talk about it, because it takes scripture and it makes it real and it makes it applicable, and we're able to see humanity and see that. So I can't recommend it enough as something for you to watch with your family. But there was one particular moment that I just want to talk about just very, very briefly. And it was towards the end, and basically there was a trajectory where James and John, the brother, and they call him Big James, learned a really valuable lesson. They learned a valuable lesson through everything. And at one point, if you're familiar with the story in Scripture, they were calling down fire, destroy these people. And Jesus, he has to reprimand them. He has to admonish them. And this is one of the first times that we really see this particular Jesus kind of take a pretty emphatic stand, but he still does it with this kind of accessibility and love. But then Jesus is invited to go and read some scripture in the synagogue. And when he walks into this place where they have the 5 scrolls of the first 5 books of the Bible, as we would call it, the Pentateuch, he asked for John to come in. And then when John comes in, having just been admonished and had spent the last couple days learning this kind of huge lesson about who Jesus is, Jesus ribs him a little bit about what story, but he asks him, what story would you choose? What is your favorite story? And Jesus uses this in a teaching moment. And it was a beautiful picture of discipleship. It was a beautiful picture of this kind of service authority where Jesus could have brought John in and used it as another opportunity to get onto it. But no, instead he offered him to choose. And it was John that said, well, I've always really loved the beginning. And so Jesus chooses Genesis chapter 1, which is then kind of juxtaposed with John's reading in his gospel. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And so you have this beautiful moment of discipleship. And one of the things that I was kind of wrapping my mind around, especially for us as parents, is we get to disciple our children. We get to do that. They are gifts from God. They are blessings from above. And it isn't just a privilege, but it is an obligation that we reveal Jesus to them in every single way. And that means that we have to be incredibly intentional. We have to be incredibly focused. But we ourselves have to allow ourselves to be discipled by Jesus so we can disciple our children. And I know that in the past, we've talked about youth ministry. It's where you basically kind of maybe ship your kids off to be taught by a youth minister that we're paying to do this sort of stuff. But you guys have known me long enough that I absolutely do not adhere to that. I believe that the role of the minister is to partner with people and to create ways to equip, but that doesn't alleviate any of your role. We are in this together. We have this responsibility to each other. If you watch our parent meeting from a few weeks back, we talk about this. I feel a responsibility to you and your children, but I also hope you feel a responsibility to me and my children. It's not that you are taking more of an authority or role in their life, but you can affirm them. You can disciple them. And that's what we can all do for each other as we all grow to know Jesus more and more. So find those moments with your child. Find those moments. I'm not saying necessarily disciplinary moments, but find those moments where you invite them into something with you, a study, a prayer, a conversation. Find those moments to disciple the teens that are living right there in your home. All right, love you guys. Hope that you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.